So I am super excited about today's episode because we have AnTonia joining us. She's a 19-year-old entrepreneur, and I'm going to turn it over to her because when I tell you just the amazing thing that she has created, I was just blown away. So, AnTonia, welcome to Pivotal Moments. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yes, and thank you for having me. Hello, everyone. I am a 19-year-old serial entrepreneur, motivational youth speaker, spoken word artist, and a 4 times published author. And so that's basically a gist of everything.
Wow, awesome. So we're going to be talking about, like I said, pivotal moments. And, I'm sure that you probably are going to touch on the main thing that you have going on right now. But which pivotal moment did you want to talk about?
I would have to say overcoming homelessness.
Yeah.
Over I was around 5 or 6 years old, and it lasted for around 3 to 4 years. It was 6 of us. My mom had 6 children, and it was rough. We lived in boarded up homes as squatters. We stayed in hotels, shelters, and we tried to even stand with. They really didn't want us there, but it was rough. And I don't remember much because I was young, but I do remember some of the things that really impacted me during that stage of being homeless. I do remember the homeless shelter we went to. That was the first time I felt like we had a home. I felt like we were safe and protected and stuff. So that was a great homeless shelter that we went to. But other than that, it wasn't your easy journey that you go through when you're homeless. And we just had to get through it.
Wow. And I appreciate you sharing that because, so many people have gone through that and they may not feel comfortable to talk about it or to share their experience. So I'm just super proud of you for sharing that. And I can only but imagine what that must have been like for you.
Yes.
Yeah. So, when we talk about the pivotal moment, obviously that was a very difficult time, but what would you say about that situation really was important to you? What did you learn? What was kind of your pivotal moment that you took away from that? What did you get out of that experience?
Because we didn't have, materialistic things, my mother couldn't give us the things we really wanted. She gave us what we needed, and that was love. So at an early age, I learned 3 valuable life lessons. I was taught self-love, how to give back, and the good things I could use my money for besides myself. And that is what led me into creating my tabletop game today.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, that is just so amazing. So amazing. And what an example of how a person can take a situation that they've gone through, right? And not let it define them in a negative way.
Yes.
You have allowed it to define you in a positive way.
Right.
I love it. I love it. And that's, at My Natural Me, that's exactly what my mission is all about, really showing women that we can get through traumatic experiences if we just have the right tools. And
Right.
so I love that you did that.
Yes, thank you.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So now I also, we talk about adjustments because obviously when we talk about just navigating through different challenges and things like that, we also at times have to make adjustments. And adjustments, they sometimes are not as pretty, right? Sometimes it's about adapting to an uncomfortable situation. So tell us about a time when you had to personally make the adjustment and what did you get from that?
So does it have to relate to my homeless story, or is it?
You can pick any one. Yep, this is your time to just enlighten us.
So if I'm honest, I say when I joined the Army, basic training, I went to basic training, and that was probably one of the most times that I've had to adjust to, a situation and a new lifestyle and everything. It wasn't easy. So, I've met different people from different cultures, and then you was hearing all the screaming and yelling. And it was just, especially the food, the food wasn't something I ate every day, but it taught me, very different things, in life. It taught me leadership, it taught me discipline, and it taught me teamwork, team building. So although I had to adjust to the new norm, I still learned some very great things from it.
Wow. Wow. That is so, so awesome. And I mean, I'm just so proud of you. I'm just so proud of you as a beautiful young lady who is just turning these uncomfortable situations around and growing from it. Wow.
Yes.
So I always at this point, want to ask if it's something you want to share, but I definitely want you to talk about your newest project, this box that you created. So are you comfortable to share it now, to tell us about it?
So Tabletop Game Creator, and my game is called Accountability Money Box, and here it is. So
Let me look, let me zoom in so they see that. There we go. Yes,
yes,
tell us about it.
yes. So Accountability Money Box is a game that teaches children three major life lessons: how to count money, how to think positive about themselves, and how to do something nice for someone else. Like I said mentioned earlier, as a former homeless youth, I didn't have much. I didn't have a lot, but the main thing I had was love. And so throughout the love that my mother gave us, I was taught three valuable life lessons: how to count money, how to do something nice for someone else, and the importance of giving back. Excuse me, I just said that, but yes, the importance of giving back. And I feel as if this game is very much needed in this generation. Number one being that there are so many parents that do not know how to teach their kids life skills. They don't know how to, teach their kids valuable life lessons. Like I said, there's a research that I came about that said the average 2-year-old hears 432 negative statements per day, but only 32 positive statements each day. And so wow, there are so many kids growing up in unsafe environments. We want to be able to, my game, I want it to be able to not only impact children, but I want them to thrive with it. These three valuable life lessons, not just survive, because there are so many children that are just trying to survive rather than thrive in their situation they're in, their environments they're in. And so I want that to be able to change. Another thing is there are so many kids getting bullied by other kids, but these kids don't know, the importance of kindness and compassion. They're just, doing whatever. They're being selfish. They're being rude. So my game teaches kids how to show kindness, how to show compassion, how to do something nice for someone else rather than yourself.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm almost speechless, which takes a lot to get me speechless. It's just so beautiful what you have created. I mean, again, it's a true example of taking your own life experiences, turning it around and giving back to the world, giving back to the community, and making the world a better place.
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
Exactly.
Well, I'm so, like I said, I'm excited. I'm proud for you. So now, what final words, what final message would you like to leave with those who are watching today?
I would have, if you are out there, want to start a business, want to do something that you've always wanted to do, I advise you to go ahead and do it. Life is too short. So, stop procrastinating. Get on out there and do what you've been wanting to do for the longest. It's going to make you, it's just going to, it's going to be a big relief. It's going to make you feel like you can do anything you put your mind to, and which you can. So go out there, do what you want to do, and be confident with it.
You know what? You heard it there. You heard it there, straight from AnTonia. I love it. Well, AnTonia, like I said, I'm super proud of you. I admire you. You are just a game changer. You're paving the way. I celebrate you. And please, on behalf of My Natural Me, if there's anything that we can do to just continue to support you and help get your message out there, your product out there, and I'm sure those watching are definitely going to want to make sure that they support you as well. They'll see your link up there. Please let us know, because we just are so proud of you and what you're doing.
Thank you. I will. Thank you.
Awesome. Awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, you have been watching another episode of Pivotal Moments with Lolita. As you see, it's so important to hear these voices and to hear these stories about people who have changed their lives through their pivotal moments. So I'm excited and definitely feeling so good about today's episode with AnTonia. And as always, thank you for supporting me and tuning in. And we will see you next time on Pivotal Moments with Lolita.